Well now, you made it back, huh? That means you either like good stories or you ain't sleeping right. Tonight, I got something special for you. A tale that's been itching to be told. So, pull up close, keep the lights low, and listen real careful. And if you make it all the way to the end, maybe tap that subscribe button. Give old Gramps a like if you still got a pulse. And leave me a comment. Tell me what kept you up last night. Now then, let's begin. It's late. Too late. Berlin's streets are quiet, but they're never still. I'm a taxi driver, been at it for 12 years. Seen drunks, weirdos, even a few ghosts, or so I thought. But nothing like that night. Nothing like him. My name's Lucas, and this is the story I can't shake. I was parked outside New Köln Station, 1 a.m., sipping burnt coffee, waiting for a fare. The other drivers were laughing, telling stories about fares who tipped big or ran off without paying. Then, my door opened. No one hailed me. No one waved. He just got in. Julius, he called himself. Tall, thin as a rail, wearing a black coat that seemed to eat the light. His face, pale, sharp, with a smile that didn't move right. "Drive," he said, voice smooth, like it slithered out. No address, no nothing. Just drive. I should have said no, but the meter was ticking and a fare's a fare, right? I pulled onto the road, the city stretching out like always. Neon signs, wet pavement, the hum of Berlin at night. But something was off. The air in the car felt heavy, like I was breathing through a cloth, and Julius, he didn't move. Didn't fidget, didn't check his phone, just sat there staring at the back of my head. I could feel his eyes, like needles in my neck. "You're a family man, Lucas," he said, maybe 10 minutes in. My blood went cold. I never told him my name, never mentioned my wife Anna or our 2 kids. How do you know that?" I stammered, glancing in the rear view. His eyes were waiting, too wide, too bright, like they glowed in the dark. "We do everything for family," he said, smiling wider. "Don't we?" I tried to focus on the road, but the streets weren't right. I know Berlin like my own skin, every corner, every shortcut, but the buildings, they were wrong. Taller, darker, no signs, no lights, like the city had rearranged itself. I turned left, then right, then left again, but it was the same street, over and over. My hands shook on the wheel. "Where are we going?" I asked. Julius leaned forward, close enough I could smell him, damp like wet stone. "You'll see," he whispered. "Are your eyes open, Lucas?" What the hell did that mean? I wanted to stop, to throw him out, but my foot wouldn't lift off the gas. It was like the car was driving itself, pulling us deeper into this nowhere place. The dashboard clock said 1:15 a.m. Then 1:15 a.m. again, like time was stuck. I glanced at the rear view again. His face was closer now, too close. That smile stretching wider, showing too many teeth. "You're not lost," he said. "You're exactly where you're supposed to be." I floored it, desperate to find something familiar, bar, station, anything. But the streets kept looping, the fog now swallowing the car. Julius started humming. tuneless, like a song from a nightmare. My heart was hammering, my knuckles white. "What do you want?" I shouted. He didn't answer, just kept humming. Boom, louder, until it felt like it was inside my skull. I slammed on the brakes. The car screeched, but it didn't stop, not really. It slowed, like it was sinking into something thick. We were in an alley now, fog so dense I couldn't see the walls. Julius leaned in, his breath cold on my ear. "You've been running from it, Lucas," he said, "but you can't outrun you." I turned, screaming at him to get out, but his face, it wasn't human anymore. Eyes black, bottomless, like holes in the world. His mouth opened wider, wider, and I swear I saw something moving inside, something alive. I fumbled for the door, yanked it open, and ran into the fog. I didn't look back. I couldn't. I don't know how long I ran. Minutes, hours, time didn't make sense. When the fog cleared, I was back at Neukölln station, my taxi parked like I'd never left. The clock said 1:30 a.m. Only 15 minutes had passed. My hands were still shaking as I checked the back seat. Nothing. No Julius, no trace. Just a stack of euros on the seat. More than I'd make in a month. And a note, scrawled in jagged handwriting. "Keep your eyes open." I went home that night, kissed Anna, held my kids tight, but I haven't slept right since. Food tastes wrong, like ash, and every night I see him in my dreams, Julius, standing in that alley, smiling. Last week I found an old photo in our attic, one I don't remember taking. Me, standing beside the taxi, and behind me, in the shadows, Julius. That smile, that black coat. The photo's dated 5 years ago, before I ever picked him up. Maybe I never picked him up. And now, every night when I drive, there's always someone in the rear view, even when the seat is empty. I stop checking it, but sometimes I still feel him leaning forward, whispering my name. That's all for tonight. But this old house remembers every story. So come back soon. I'll be waiting in the dark.